Here with a great young American, a very good friend of mine, fellow Rhode Islander, a legend in the making. That's a good introduction, Jared Donaldson, and we're at Taste of Tennis. Jared, I know you're not a big partier because you're all about your tennis, but this is the greatest party in New York, Taste of Tennis. How happy are you to be here?
Well, I'm extremely happy to be here and support the event, and I think the event, it's my first time. I know my coach Taylor Dent did it one year, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to be a part of it, and I'm excited to make some macaroons.
And the combination of cooking and tennis, how important is food in tennis?
Well, it's really important. I don't do a lot of cooking. I think I can make two things, eggs and French toast, but obviously diet is really important, and it's something I've actually done, I think, a really good job this year. I've started to clean it up and focus on it a lot more, so I'm ready for it.
And your sponsor's done a great job, Rhode, so how proud are you to represent them here?
Well, Rhode's a great company that makes some great watches, as the one I have on, so I'm really thankful that they gave me the opportunity, and hopefully I can do well here at the tournament.
Everyone's proud of you in America, but I know you're focused on continuing to improve, so how do you like where you stand right now?
Well, obviously everyone's greedy, everyone wants to be doing better. I'm sure if I did better than I already have, I would want to do better. So everyone's greedy, but I think that I'm progressing really well. Obviously, sometimes I might not get the result I want, but I think I've done a really good job of putting things into perspective and always learning from a result. I think and getting better from it. That's what I've done the best, and I think I've done that the best throughout my entire career.
I was so happy to see that you had some time with Andre Agassi.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me some of the things he told you. Not the secrets, because you got to keep those to yourself, but what were some of the nice things he helped you with?
Well, obviously Andre's a legend of the game. I mean, not too many guys can say they've accomplished what he's accomplished on and off the court. I went out to Vegas for for 2 days, excuse me, and he worked with me, and it was really good experience. I mean, great guy. He helped me with a lot on my game, gave me some great pointers, and couldn't be more warm and welcoming, and obviously, and he was constructive of my game, which I thought was very helpful.
Rhode Island is my favorite place in the world. I know you feel very dear. I mean, it's our home. We love it. And Rhode Island Tennis Academy with Mario, he did so much for you. Talk about how Mario helped you growing up.
Well, obviously Mario is, the godfather of my tennis. I mean, he's the one who started it all. If I didn't have him, I wouldn't be where I am today, no doubt. I mean, I trained with Mario up until I was 14. And I still talk to him all the time about tennis, and he still comes to my matches and my events, so he still helps me a lot. But without Mario, for sure, I wouldn't be where I am today.
And the state of Rhode Island too. I mean, we're big fish in a small pond. You're a really big fish now. How do you think growing up in Rhode Island helped you? It is a little unique for tennis players.
Well, obviously, when I say, "Oh, I'm from Rhode Island," some people give me a weird look. "Oh, Rhode Island." Obviously, it's not a hotbed for tennis, unfortunately, but I think hopefully with my success I can inspire more tennis players, not only across the country but especially in Rhode Island. I mean, I grew up, and I think honestly me doing it, I always say, if I could do it from a small town from Chepachet, Rhode Island, with less than 5,000 people in it, anybody can do it. So I think it's good. What
are you most looking forward to at the US Open here?
I'm looking forward to learning and improving. I mean, regardless of the result, if I win, great. If I lose, bad, but I'll learn from it. But I think that's the biggest thing, is just learning from the result and playing my game.
And one question for all the Weather Channel viewers who could watch this. What do you think about the weather of New York? I mean, it gets really hot, and then it gets a little cooler at the end of the tournament. What do you think about New York during the Open?
Well, obviously the weather's a little bit of a wild card. I've seen some years where it's really cold and windy. I've seen other years where it's really hot. I mean, today it's hot out there right now, and it's supposed to get hotter into that week. So obviously, when you play any event, weather becomes a factor, and the hotter it is. I mean, everyone's in shape, so that doesn't really matter. But I think I like playing in the warm conditions. I think it suits my game well.
Jared, great seeing you. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Amazing friend, amazing player, representing America and Rhode Island. Jared Donaldson, and I'm Harry Cicma here in New York.